they are underway here in Las Vegas. And no luck on this one. So the new season, you get it to 25-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They run it again. And for a couple as the tackle is made about the 32. Yeah, so they get one Charles on the right tackle. Yeah, oftentimes in that spot you're trying to work against the defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved. Now they face a second and one following the holding penalty. Wilson. Intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession. Not something you see often. This case, interception. Even he's played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Tries to force it out and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the Broncos. He gets out past the 20-yard line. But the defense got the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back. I was expecting you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. On second and 11 now. Wilson. And incomplete. A lot of times it's not just that 3 that you get a snap and locked in on his target, but he was quite well, and that one did continue. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. There's Wilson to throw. It's incomplete. Not a great start for this target. Let's face it. Fast chance because he gets opportunities to make some throughout this game. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Now a loose football. And that's because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Now Carr. The opening man here in front. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's running well. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Carr. He's getting down the middle. It's hard to run from. And he's going to grab the Raiders first down. And he's going to get the third down conversion. That's how you shut down the receivers that do a big drive. Come down the third straight and gain 9 yards. And give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game. And this time they're ready for him as he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to pick up second and 11. That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in information, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now Carr. Looking left side, it's complete. Touchdown Raiders. His first down. Reception goes for 6. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the first here this afternoon. That's right. And that makes the score 7. Now as they will send this one away. And no first down to the Broncos are ready to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, division rival in week 1. I would think they are matching up this early. Did you picture a game like this being a few weeks down the road? I like the way the matchup was really, really Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see it. Right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have that first step at the end of the year, that's not as much fun as you can fight for the
They have things going their way.
get this drive started. On play action, now Carr. That catch, dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Really nice gain to 25 yards.
That might be the girl had a little situation. She started out with me, she got bad. She was real check. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football. She might go like 10 years.
After 1 7,
you gotta bring up goddamn Dario from the Bear Trap too, man. Ain't that what her name? Zaria. From what? From the Parenthood, not the Parent Trap. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Reagan Gomez. Yeah. Sorry.
now a play fake to Carr. So this defense coming up with a takeaway.
Just get on vacation. Got back sick as well. Damn, what's up? Shit, kid. Man, stay your ass in there.
And gain any yardage.
It's in the you see the beach and shit. That's the one thing about travel that you gotta be careful you gotta be careful with that food when you travel, especially out the country. You know, like send me back. You get sick out of Canada. So I get sick back, so I don't even get there. They'll never let you go there. So let me in. Most times, let me in. They see my potential. Like countries, when they go to Europe, that's what shit. They go to Europe. They just get back on the phone and told you. You just was a show. Yeah, I told you. Didn't that shit happen like twice? Now you trying to add extra. It is? Yeah. Because the old people get high and they forget they can't remember. Nigga, I can't be around this nigga, bro. That's I can't be around this nigga. You never got like up. Yes. Nigga said they play like up to 2 girls. This nigga sit over there by himself. That nigga on another level. With nobody by him. But the shit he's saying makes so much sense that it don't even make sense. Either he real smart. It's just household for you. Niggas, this a game show. Hours of that shit. I know I sit there and watch now. Are you? We'll be right back. Bring the real new ass out of
you're going to smother it.
Then we have
But a lot
persons
of
that
the
be
blitzes, they
dumbass
commit a little bit of
versus
time. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Got his hands and put it over the middle. It's Sutton. And he will have a Broncos first down as he runs down the 35.
Fuck they talking about, because they ain't never did it.
Anything
That shit work
outside
out.
to get you going.
Because you can always
Sometimes you
learn.
feel like
You can learn
basketball
some more
teams. They
shit.
bring home
What
the
the fuck
press.
you put
You
in
put
that
the
blunt
press on
today?
them. Train people to let
The
them
same
move a
as
little
if
bit
we
quicker.
had quiet
Maybe
out
that'll help
today.
them as they head first down.
This nigga's on a mission.
They go play action now. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
So, I gotta share it to the people.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's enough for me.
Now,
Every
that was
time
a
I
pretty
listen,
careful
you gotta be the
decision to
best to
try
let
to
that shit
extend
flow
plays
through.
because he's always been inconsistent in this game. They recover. They continue to challenge the
And
opposition
then
and
from
get the
that,
win.
come on, slave back up. Hold This the truck edition. Yeah, man. Keep fucking this bitch.
Again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He'll drop this down the middle. And they'll put him down on the other side of midfield. These guys have definitely been up for the uppercut as well. They like to get targeted. So there's a way that they don't get panicked out there. The way to carry yourself
I think we should just flip
inside
it
the
and not
middle of
do
the
the
ball,
end deal. Do you
get
see the
targeted,
level that he
maintain
is?
your push, and start to put together some drives. Pressure turns, and Wilson's going to go down. Protection set to go over the deep. Here on 2nd and 16. Now the Broncos are going to draw first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 16.
Somebody that committed that shit to trap.
To throw is Wilson. Into the third target, and this has its intercepted. Picked up by Ron Hassan. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so takes it out. Interference. Throw it to them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, you might have engaged in the mistake. Off the option, here's Raiders. And he floats forward for a modest 2-yard gain. So they get a lead. I do note in this game, this is not someone who can make them inbound into the big game on defense. They don't want to get 90, 92 yards on their quarterback and hit the throw all the time. But you still have to be alert to the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. They'll set up the screen with Jaguars. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Boy, that was very well done defensively. If you can screen play, it's against the run. You're kind of muddling down there. And the tackle picked up the play again. Well, they were ahead. Great start and field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got a man, Sutton that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they look to convert the 3rd down conversion. Yeah, these are the types of plays they got to get their head on if they're going to get back into this game. They haven't been the greatest the first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down. I'm going to keep the drive going. The first red zone opportunity that he will use as they come up now 1st and 10. There's Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That was going to be my first question. What made you gravitate to the crunk era of music? It's like, fuck it, I'm bringing it back with a new twist, my own style, my own flavor to it.
Like, first off, shit started getting good. Like, everybody just want to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And I also wanted to reintroduce crunk because the whole world think it came from a place it didn't come from. Where'd it come from? It came from music. Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I just had to put this shit out there. I had to let them folks know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? They Memphis shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga. And everybody like, man, this shit, this shit, this Atlanta shit. I'm like, damn. They already know. This shit, like, damn. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And how they walk this, they on fire. Really, you feel me? They just didn't want to the shot. We did, like, it's like, it just went somewhere else. Like, see, just got shit on. I was even mad around that time about this shit. If we was mad about this shit back then. It's like, hey, shit, if I get to do this shit, I'll say that shit.
But Memphis been saying a lot of people been stealing Memphis styles for a long time. I mean, you go back to the old shit, they been going off about that deal. That shit, Memphis shit is y'all got something in it. That shit be timeless. You can hear Memphis track from 93, 94, that shit sound like, might not be mixed all the way. You know what I mean? That shit sound like some shit that is timeless.
If you take that shit and you clean it up and you put it out there like everybody's doing right to this day, that shit gonna steal.
What was your introduction?
Cowbells and shit, and beats and shit. Everybody using Memphis beats right now.
What was your introduction to the music shit?
Well, shit, my mom. My OG, he was a legend. Man. Real legend, man. It's a baby, like, just hearing this shit, hearing Pops produce. He was also a rapper, engineer, he did the whole line. He couldn't had no choice. Right. This shit man, you know, they actually helped him, like, you know what I'm saying, around that time, it was like, motherfuckers was like at one point, everybody supported the band, but then, for some reason, it came this time where it was like, it wasn't cool being the band. But you still had niggas like me that didn't give a fuck. Like, fuck it, I love music. This is what I want to do. This shit keeping me away from the shit I need to stay away from. You feel me? So, I played drums. I fuck with music, so that's what I did.
Well, Thursday, November 10th, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at the Carlos Miller Theater. That's the Miller House. I want to figure out that you're the highlight, so it's still your theater. Time to get on that. November 10th, man, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's definitely gonna be cool. November 10th, yeah, we coming. Yeah, we coming. November 10th, we gonna bring the heat to Milwaukee. Yeah, we're trying to get on that tour. You know, Wisconsin. Hey, and all the little they show ass, so you already know. Kenosha, Washington. November 7th. We at the Miller Highlight Theater. Lights on. Contact DC. And we gonna give us some space hits because we love the chicks. No
Warnings were made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis or RA. Xeljanz tofacitinib is a pill for adults with moderate to severe RA when tumor necrosis factor blockers did not work or could not be tolerated. Xeljanz can help relieve joint pain, swelling, and help stop further joint damage. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections to a sort if you have one. Before and during treatment, your doctor should check for infections like TB and do blood tests. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, cancers, including lymphoma and more. Blood
music, try the new book. If you have ambitions like me, I'm gonna be dropping some. Now I'm saying, like,
the instruments you play.
Community is important for success, and Nissan is equipping the next generation of leaders with the networking, insights, and exposure needed to excel, ensuring that Black excellence is part of the future home.
The instruments you play, you just felt the drum.
sit on this one here in the stretch.
I play bad, I know, but like not like it though. Like I always.
What you playing like? You said not like that.
No, I'm saying like I ain't playing like the video like they like two fans like crazy with keys like I'm crazy, but I was able to talk with those talking points for the locker room. Yeah, I understand
If you want to keep playing those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise,
like I went to fans, like motherfuckers, like you said, motherfuckers talking about what cool, good, bad. It was awful. Folks understand. The nigga was good with down there. Get up at the first football game and the band make up a song and play it the whole season. The HBCU, they gonna drag the shit out. They go all the way to the finals. For the BET shit.
It's Jacobs.
If I would have known I was going to be a comedian, I swear I would have been in the band. I'm out here risking my life for shit. Playing this whole I was playing football. No one could have got CTE. What you was going to do in the band? I don't know. I feel like I could have been a close asset to the band. You know how to feel like we have some niggas in the band that just play all the rhythm and shit. Like all fucking xylophones and triangles and shit. Yeah, like niggas would just play fucking random ass instruments. Like
As he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes a lot of it would wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he stays down at the 2-yard line. A nice play design there with touch pass. Looked good at the start, but the line will be facing the right. They had the bounce spot. They're not just scouting.
I've got some good hands or some shit. I'd rather be the only nigga playing up the song. Because I know I would have picked the instrument with the stupidest name.
I don't even know the fuck it is.
The bassoon is kind of like a wooden clarinet. No, that bitch big in the bitch. I'm talking about. You're talking about the shit.
Kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback. So going out to the 25. The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking? I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go in there and go 3 and out and run the risk of losing more than substantially. But you have to that'll lead you to bigger errors. I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done. Knocks over another. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Completes it to Ellison to the right side. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again is Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Wilson going to try once more. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for them being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right.
Touchdown, Broncos! Tim Patrick, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. For Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. The open man here, Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw his car. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice consistent gain.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 28 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Wilson will throw again. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
They go play action with Wilson.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now Wilson. He wants it all for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tam.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Carr going to throw here. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 35. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division, you knew the motivation was going to